Just happy for the players over the last 5, 6 weeks here to prepare for this game. We've had some really good opponents, and we've challenged the players in many ways. And for them to come out and be challenged here in this game was kind of a microcosm of the whole preseason, right? We go a goal down, and then we're chasing a little bit, and we lose our structure, and then coming out the second half, corrected one or two things, and then all of a sudden you can change the picture in a million ways. And we did do that in transition. We really did exactly what we wanted to do from the beginning of the game. So proud of the boys to show a little bit of courage and resilience. And we always said that before the game, this one's for Andre. His 300th game for the club. That's a massive feat for the captain. So congratulations to him. Really happy with the boys, and it's 3 points and nothing more.
You had some couple of big decisions to make about center back and right back, and you went with the left when you went with Frankie.
Yeah.
What went into it, and what did you see that certainly vindicated it looked like?
Yeah, listen, I mean, trust and belief and confidence within the game model and the philosophy. We've seen a lot of buy-in from all the players across the board, and making sure that everyone's prepped and ready. And I'm not really one to, I think spots are open, and there's competition to be had, and making sure that everyone's up and ready for the challenge. And we believe in a collective system, and I think you could see the system working in full force today. So really happy with that. And Frankie has had an excellent year, I would say, and has put himself in the window, and has utilized his chance. And through one man's misfortune with Nate, all of a sudden now Frankie has the opportunity and does really well. Similar with Oluwetu Makanya, with Jan picking up the injury in preseason as well. So he was, for us, timely enough available, but not 90 minutes fit, and was great to have him back with the group. He's a real quality player, but it was great to see Oluwetu out there playing the way we want to play. So, it was a great challenge for him. Took us a while to get in the game, but we came through in the end.
When did you know that, or when did you believe at least that Frankie was ready for this?
4.5 weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, he's just shown commitment to the process. He's committed to the principles, and we always said, you commit to the principles, this game model will reward you. So I'm happy for Frankie. He gets himself an assist as well. So what a memorable day for him and his family.
Congratulations for the win. Not until the third goal did the players seem comfortable with passing the ball around, especially the first 20 minutes. It seemed that nobody was confident with the ball, passing the ball around. Any comments on that?
Yeah, not too sure how many teams come to Orlando and feel comfortable and confident, especially with a new group, a new coach coming into town. When game day comes, it's always you try and simulate what it might be on game day, and then it actually happens. And then you have some new guys on the field. We have Jean-Jacques, we have Lukic, who did a great job. The double sixes there, really proud of them. And then you have Frankie, Oluwetu. So I mean, to come to this place and to respond against a bit of adversity, to show the courage and the character and the resilience that we've been building up over 5 weeks now, really proud of the boys.
And Andre Black really helped the team in play.
Yeah.
I did the game. Any comments?
Yeah, it was, I think we could have got away even further at 5-5. We could have had the 4 goals earlier, and we could have had the 5th one as well on top of that. So, and I think Orlando is a good team. They have some great players and star caliber. So, for us, we got challenged at times for sure. But again, every time they challenged us, we responded. Even at the end, again, we have a 3v2 breakaway, and we could have then scored another one. So it just became an open game, and I was just happy that we had enough of a buffer. It's still kind of preseason. We've just got that first game. So obviously the players are going to run out a bit of gas for the effort that they put in.
How important was it in terms of setting the tone at the attacking end of the field, not just to get 4 goals, but that all 3 of the big guns found the net? Yeah,
like we said, there's competition, and the way we train and the intensity levels we train at and the transitional moments we create in training situations. So we've had a lot of good looks, and a lot of good reps. And I think with each game, we've become incrementally better with each passing preseason game. So, we left that Montreal game last week feeling very confident and very happy with the way the preseason ended. So excited that they could put it on display tonight. But I'm more just happy for the group. I've asked a lot of them. They've committed to me. We've had some great energy. We've done a lot of things off the field, and reestablished, some foundational, I would say, standings within our group now. And I think you could see that togetherness tonight.
Nico, we can go to Zoom.
All right, we'll start with Joe Tanzi.
Hi, Bradley. How are you?
Very good in your job.
When you look at the two goals, you can see the first one, it looked like there was plenty of space for the shot to go in, and the second one looked like there was a lot of I guess confusion, a little bit of ball watching off the corner because I think it hit the post. I think there's some questions about an offside. If I was watching right, what do you make of how those two goals were conceded?
Yeah, I have to look back at the film, Joe. Like it's just it's all too chaotic in my mind right now. So, I'm just gonna decompress and see exactly in peace and quiet and sit on the plane and maybe have a look at some of those things backwards. And it's never good to concede from a set piece. And at times, when you get such a buffer, and then you get into a little bit of a complacency mode, and we kept on trying to urge that. We changed a few substitutions to just try and change the dynamic of the game and to spark a bit of life. And then you could see at times, then we do it, and then we take control again. But like I said, they have some real star power when they bring on Muriel, and then it's it becomes an open game again. So yeah, it was a tough challenge for us. And like I said, not too sure how many teams come here and score 4 goals. I don't know if it's ever happened to them.
You mentioned at the start wanted to do something for Andre for his 300th, but just to have him back there and healthy and being able to do the simple things, the little things that goalkeepers are expected to do on top of making the 1 or 2 spectacular saves. How nice is it to have him just back there and healthy?
Incredibly important. I mean, you could see on the crosses that they were really dangerous as well. I mean, they were the second highest, most accurate team on crosses, and they were really dangerous from the wide areas. And we had to change our tactic a little bit for the last 10 minutes and, trying to get Jan some minutes there. So we stretched to a back 5, and, that did help mitigate it a little bit. And you just soak up a bit more pressure. So I thought we established a little bit more control when we brought Jan in, and Baizo. Frankie ran out of gas there, just cramping at the end. So, we still want to be aggressive, even though we drop deeper or maybe, step up into a drop off into a deeper block. We still wanted to be aggressive. And like I said, even at the end there, we could have scored the 5th.
Jill?
Hi, Bradley. Congrats on the win. Jovan had a strong night tonight, and he seemed to fit right in since he's joined. Can you talk, please, about what you were seeing from him?
Yeah, first of all, I'm seeing a good person and a great teammate. The way he's integrated with his teammates, the way he's won the confidence, and I think just to belong to a new team and the willingness to be part of this team, and just his character. He's just an overall good dude. And then now that portrays onto the field as well. He's fearless, he's brave, he's athletic. He wins a lot of duels. Him and Danley are like workhorses in that holding midfielder role. So really, really excited about that relationship that these guys are building. And again, it just creates a lot of competition now. Jesus Bueno doesn't get the nod tonight, but he's playing really well as well. So just to create a lot of competition, and we look and value every player on our roster, and but Jovan's been a great addition.
And final question, we'll go to Todd Lewis.
Thanks, Nico. Congrats, Bradley, on the first win with the club. At halftime, you guys went in 1-1. A lot of block shots you guys had in the first half. Only Ty shot was the only one on target. What was the message at halftime where, you guys get off to a fast start with your first 2 shots going in the back of the net to give you guys a 3-1 lead?
Yeah, like I said earlier, you make a game plan, you look at the game plan, you see some great things in preseason when it's no fans, you come up against different players, and now all of a sudden, there's the atmosphere here in Orlando as well. So, it's a pretty hostile environment. So yeah, I thought we were a little passive, not reading the triggers very well in the first half, and we weren't committing to our proactive ball-orientated approach. So for me, it was just showing the boys 3 clips of what we wanted to do, and then we come out the second half flying, and we scored 2 goals in transition. So it was exactly like how we wanted to start the game, and unfortunately, it took us a while just to get that experience so that we can actually do it in a real live game with a full crowd. So excited for the response from the boys.
All right. Thanks, Bradley. Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Good night.